Well, there is no end to the fighting in Syria's civil war. Today, the military bombed the city of Aleppo for a 10th straight day. Neighborhoods held by rebels are being turned into rubble. Activists say hundreds have died. After 2.5 years, the war in Syria is at a stalemate. One reason is that foreign fighters, many of them Islamic militants, keep pouring into Syria from other countries to join the rebel cause. Holly Williams has more.
This wire border fence is where many Syrian refugees cross into the safety of neighbouring Turkey. For foreign fighters with links to Al-Qaeda, going the other way is just as easy. Local smugglers told us these men were Syrian fighters. They slipped through the fence and into the war zone. Young Muslim men from Libya, Iraq and Europe have flooded into Syria to help the rebels in their struggle against the country's regime. Many of them have been radicalised by extremist groups that have joined the rebel side. Aisha Dilkan's son Omer is just 18 years old. He left his home in Turkey and ran away to Syria in August after telling friends he wanted to fight. He can't even shop by himself in the bazaar, Aisha told us. He doesn't know what war is, but they told him he would become a martyr. Aisha said she believes her son is fighting with an Al-Qaeda-linked militant group. In this propaganda video, they depict themselves as saviours of the Syrian people. And this video shows Al-Nusra, labelled a terrorist group by the US, handing out food to the hungry. They're doing their best to win hearts and minds, and they seem to be succeeding. In a makeshift refugee camp in Turkey, we spoke to many people who told us they're grateful to Al-Nusra for fighting against the Syrian government forces that bombed their villages. It's the UN Security Council who are the real terrorists, this man told us, because they haven't helped us. When militants took control of the town of Raqqa in August, they started practicing strict Islamic law and publicly executed those with links to the government. Mohammed told us he witnessed what happened in Raqqa, though he was too frightened of retribution to show his face. He said the extremists demanded that all women wear black and cover everything except their eyes. That angered some, but Mohammed told us others admire them because they win battles against the regime. That may be why so many young fighters from Syria and other countries are joining them.
Holly Williams is in our London bureau. So, Holly, what does this mean for the peace talks that's to take place between the Syrian government and the rebels scheduled for next month?
Well, James, these groups with links to Al-Qaeda that you just saw are not invited, but their increasing strength is undermining the peace talks. It makes the moderate rebels who are backed by the US look irrelevant and unqualified to speak for the Syrian opposition, which means that the peace talks are less likely to achieve anything.
Holly, thank you very much.